15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. Hawktuah, spit on that thing. And I want you guys to get to know me better than hawktuah. Hawktuah. No, it's tuh. Like, you really gotta put your emphasis. Hawktuah. Yeah, you're not saying tuah, you're saying tuh. You know? Like, you gotta really put your back into tuh, you know? Hawktuah, spit on that thing. You get me?
hawktuah is probably the most pointless garbage podcast I've ever seen in my life.
It's time to get out of the bed and quit rotting.
Haley, get up.
All right, I'm ready to talk.
Haley Welch is this girl who got famous for, a clip you most likely already know.
One move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawktuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawktuah, spit
No,
on
like-
it. Spit on it.
And believe it or not, just with that clip, she has been able to milk a whole career out of this. She has been able to get on stage with Zach Bryan and has done collabs with many other famous artists for honestly nothing. Check out this merch. It's hawktuah, spit on that hang. Eat, sleep, hawktuah, repeat. And honestly, my favorite, this one's actually pretty clever. If she don't hawktuah, I don't want to talk to her. Probably the most clever thing they've ever came up with. But now Miss TUAH has a podcast, and to be honest, I can't even express how stupid this intro is.
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. F you.
Yeah!
What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now it's my time to talk.
You have to be fucking kidding me, right? She just learned everyone has an opinion. And it took her to get famous for saying hawktuah, spit on that thing to learn that. This is so stupid. Check Memulus and Asmongold's reaction to this. It's so fucking funny.
I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
What does that even mean? Saying hawktuah gave you a new insight and perspective on life that made you realise that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Did you not realise that before? What? I think she's just saying stuff for the intro. Fair enough.
Yeah, you gotta say something about it, right? What else are you gonna do?
But it gets worse. It gets so worse.
Check out my podcast every week, Talk to Her, where I'm sitting down with the coolest guests and having actual conversations with them. And Pookie.
Oh, that's great. An actual conversation on a podcast. Now she can be one of the GOATs right next to Lex Friedman and Theo Von. If you didn't know, this podcast of hers is actually ran by Jake Paul's company, Better. And I don't care about Jake Paul, but he's obviously a scumbag, that's for sure. And Better is a betting site, so obviously she didn't make this podcast with good intentions. It's all to rake in as much cash as she can. I'm gonna just show you some of the most stupid clips of this podcast, just so you can see what an absolute joke this is.
All right, it's time to get out of the bed and quit rotting.
Haley, get up.
All right, I'm ready to talk. So I wanted to start my podcast out here in Belfast, Tennessee, where I was born at and where I've been ever since until a few weeks ago when everything changed. No, really, I even learned that you can't bring a box cutter on a plane. So we'll be talking about all the crazy stuff that's happened since I got into this mess, and the stuff that me and Chelsea like to do before all this happened. And I want you guys to get to know me better than hawktuah.
Good thing she named her podcast hawktuah, because that definitely has nothing to do with her famous quote.
No, it's tuh. Like, you really gotta put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying tuah, you're saying tuh. You know? Like, you gotta really put your back into it. Tuh, you know?
Oh yeah, she really doesn't want to be known for that. Well guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I make daily content. Please subscribe. Peace.
Hawktuah, spit on it.